Almost 15 years ago, I went to Spain basically on a last-minute trip because I got some cheap tickets and cheap hotel room before the Labor Day holiday. There was a 3-day trip. I went there, but bad thing happened. The first day I was in Spain, I got robbed. I lost everything. I was surrounded by like 6 or 7 very young kids, and the first thought that came to me is that I have to protect my passport. So I protect my passport. The second thing I should protect is my paper plane ticket. Because at the time there was no electronic plane ticket yet, like paper plane ticket. So I protect my passport and tickets, and then the kids took my camera and my wallet. I lost everything, lost the wallet. I went back to the hotel. I told the hotel clerk what happened. I told him that, you have my credit card number. Can you just like lend me $200 and charge to my credit card because you have the number, right? And the clerk said, okay, we won't do it again, but just for this time, I'll give you $200 worth of pesetas. That's the Spanish currency before euro. So I got this bunch of money. I went on with my trip, like nothing happened for 3 days. And the third day, I was supposed to come back to the US, right? And I have all these loose change of pesetas. I exchange it into to pounds. Why? Because I actually have to fly through London as a layover. And my layover is complicated because I got a very cheap flight. I have a 2 hours layover, but not in the same airport. I have to fly into Luton Airport first, take the train to King Cross Station in London, and then take the tube to Heathrow train station, and then take the Heathrow Express to Heathrow Airport. Okay, and then I will board the flight back to the US. Yes, so I changed to the pounds, and I see that I only have like 20 pounds left, and I'm supposed to complete all this trip, right? So I can't afford any delay. I can only use public transportation and can't afford any delay. I got on a plane, wait for it to take off, and then the captain began to announce that there was 2 passengers missing from the plane. We have to wait for them. I said, so I wait, and then the captain announced, there were the 2 passengers still has not shown up, so we have to take out their luggage from their check-in luggage. And I see all the crew coming in, try to open up the belly of the plane and try to pull out all the luggage, and say, it's already late, like 20 minutes already. And then as they were doing that, the captain announced, the passenger has arrived. Now we're going to put the luggage back and we're ready to go, but we've missed the takeoff slot. So wait for the next takeoff slot. So in the end, the flight took off like 30 minutes late. And I thought there was no way I'm going to do the layover 2 hours with like 3 legs of layover, right? There's no way I can do that. I'm gonna have to stuck in London and become a beggar basically, because I have nothing. But the pilot was marvelous. He drove the plane so fast. He got to the Luton Airport on time. I was so happy. Yeah. And then to get to the Luton Airport, to the Luton, and then we got in a shuttle to the Luton train stations. I about to buy tickets. And at the time there was no big screen TV, right? They have this tiny screen TV, black and white TV hanging on the wall. And there was an announcer was making an announcement that there's a train accident in England. I was like, no, please not on this line. I can't afford that, not on this line. So I give the money to the ticket clerk, and she gave me the ticket. I said, okay, if I get the tickets, that means that no problem with this line. So I got on the platform, the train came, I boarded the train, it zipped towards London. I said, oh yeah, that's great. Yellow already, but this will be a long story. I was like, zip, and then I see these countryside, beautiful British countryside, like zip by me, and then the train began to slow down, and it came to a complete stop. And then the train captain made an announcement and said, passenger, there's a train accident ahead of us, so you have to get off here. What? It's like, look around, it's like countryside. It still must be pretty far away from London City. And I get off. And I see where I am. I have no idea where I am. And I saw this sign of this London Tube, right? So I run there. I said, oh, that's really great because the tube is the last station of the tube is right there, and I believe the train captain was careful to bring us at least to the tube station and then let us off, right? So we got to the tube. I was able to get to Heathrow Express station. I took out my last £10. That's enough to buy a Heathrow Express tickets to the train station, to the airport. I give the £10 and the ticket clerk look at my pound and say, "Well, sir, your dollar just went out of circulation last week. It's no longer a legal tender." I said, but I got it in Spain. It's totally legal. I used real money to change it. It's not fake money. I got it in Spain. Yes, I know, but it went out of circulation last week. Last week was a day that is legally allowed to circulate. So I cannot sell the tickets. So what can I do? I said, I have like less than 1 hour to catch the flight. I don't have time. Can you please? And he said, no, he's like, typical British man, not very sympathetic to me. No, it's very serious. Like, no, you have to abide by the rule. No, I cannot do that. But I can tell you though, the Bank of England is not too far away. If you walk 15 minutes this way, that way, you go to Bank of England and you can get the legal notes, and you come back and say it's only 30 minutes. I don't have 30 minutes. My flight's gonna take off like 45 minutes. I don't have 30 minutes to spare. I'm stuck. I'm like in the last step. I'm stuck. And then I saw there's an automatic ticket machine. And I thought to myself, well, if they only changed it last week, maybe they haven't changed the code yet. So I'm going to give it a try. So I took my £10 bill and I stick it into the automatic ticket vendor. And bing, a ticket came out. So that was my travel story. In the end, I was able to come back to the US.